Jarosław pashaBiceps Jarząbkowski was born on April 11, 1988, and grew up in Nasielsk, Poland, a village an hour away from Warsaw. The town was small and didn't have many things to do, so when an internet cafe opened up nearby, Pasha and his friends jumped at the opportunity to pass the time playing video games. From this humble start, Pasha stands today as not only one of the most celebrated players in the world, but also one of the most successful. He is a beloved community figure and a role model for a generation of Counter-Strike fans. This is his story.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Pasha picking up the quad kill and Virtus.Pro making it to 15.
After discovering Counter-Strike 1.6, Pasha quickly became the best player in his town. He began to play in tournaments and invested plenty of time into the game, further growing his skills. However, his passion wasn't enough to put bread on the table, especially considering that by the end of high school, he was already seriously committed to his future wife, Kinga. The scene was simply not yet big enough to play Counter-Strike full-time, so Pasha made ends meet by working construction jobs. When Kinga found work in the big city of Warsaw, the pair moved there, but quickly found it difficult to cope with the increased cost of living. Pasha tried to study physical therapy, but left his education after half a year. The lure of Counter-Strike was too strong, and he wasn't ready to give up his dream of playing professionally. With Kinga at his side, Pasha decided to make a gamble and play Counter-Strike full-time, promising her that someday the risk would be worth it. Pasha devoted himself to the game, and year after year he made more and more money. He gained the attention of some of Poland's greatest CS players, collectively known as the Golden Five, including Taz, Neo, Lord, and Cuban. This already legendary group recruited Pasha into their ranks, launching his career to the next level. Alongside those players, Pasha's dream began to become a reality. For the next few years, Pasha and his Polish brethren were an elite force in the CS 1.6 scene, especially in 2011. The Poles were threats at any event they attended, and continued to perform all the way until the switch to Counter-Strike Global Offensive in late 2012. But the change in version wasn't easy. Pasha and the team were still top-tier competitors, but their performance fluctuated dramatically throughout the back half of 2012 and early 2013. While they had a number of top 4 finishes, they placed badly just as often. Despite sticking together for many years, it was time for a change, and so Lord and Cuban would leave the team in the later half of 2013. During this difficult time, Pasha and Kinga were married. This big step cast doubt into Pasha's mind, and he questioned whether or not he should leave Counter-Strike behind for a more normal job.
So I think it's say, Pasha, you need to make a better future for your family and, to join to the normal life.
His teammates Neo and Taz talked him into sticking with the team, predicting that the scene would grow and he would be able to support his wife by playing.
And anyway, Markelov is here, 13 HP, Taz will take him down, and ESC will win the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship.
With the empty slots on the roster filled with the young talents of Snacks and Bialy, Pasha continued to chase his dream. Unfortunately, at the first CsGo Major, DreamHack Winter 2013, the new roster got off to a slow start, failing to make it out of the group stage.
WTF Poland. Where do they go from such a disappointing performance? I'm pretty sure they're very, very disappointed with how they played this match. Where do they go from here?
Inconsistency, it seemed, was their consistency, a trend that holds true to this day. Some days, the team were an unstoppable juggernaut, and other days, they were limp and listless.
Double kill, but it is Nathan Smith to take it home. What a great way to end it for MBK. Tremendous play, and I mean, Universal Soldiers, they tried hard. They brought it to overtime against Very Games on Inferno. That's something that has to make you proud, but just like Fnatic, they weren't able to bring it home.
Thankfully, they wasted no time in bouncing back, and in front of their hometown Polish crowd, won the next major, ESL 1 Katowice 2014, just 5 months later.
Red Bull will do it for thePro. It's all on Forest. He gets the first. He doesn't get the second.
The win heralded a period of strength and one of their best years to date, and in 2014, they had 14 top 4 finishes at significant events. In-game, Pasha found a home on the AWP, but he also cemented himself as a flexible player with unshakable calm and experience to boot, deadly in any situation.
I know they are cheating, 100% sure, my friend.
With his professional career and in-game skills reaching new heights, Pasha's profile out of game was also skyrocketing. His open personality and immensely popular stream helped the world see that he is far from your stereotypical gamer.
I should start cry right now, my friend, because you know she want to say thank you and me, Motar, but no homo, my friend, no homo, no homo.
He is a family man and an avid gym goer, the origin of the muscular moniker in his name. He earned respect for his friendly ways,
Romagna, I love you!
his passion for the game, his unwavering dedication and love for his wife and newborn child.
Nothing can stop me to be the best father in the world and be one of the best players in the world.
This combination of his deadly in-game play and his genuine personality gained Pasha a very special spot in the hearts of the CS community. He was becoming more than just another player. As the calendar turned to 2015, the inconsistent Virtus.Pro returned, but they still had some highlights. Classic Virtus.Pro.
And he might get a free one. Oh my goodness, London is not looking. This is so horrendous. He's looking for the next player now. You can get information on where the next player is. This is fantastic here from Pasha. He can even keep moving. And there it is. He can spot the next player. Oh my god, Pasha! How did they not? Oh, it's just
now there's a problem because Dupree thankfully will take down Neo, but here it is. Pasha coming in. First shot, there it is, and Snacks coming over top takes Dupree away. It's all going to come down to now 2 players against 1, and inside the smoke, they're holding it. Does Pasha get away with this? They haven't found him. Oh my god. Oh god, this is just the icing on the cake, is it not?
Oh my gosh, they're flashing, they're just running into each other. Now the wall of smokes, those pop flashes were amazing. Coming over the wall, the bomb's gonna go down. Bombs almost went down to the 5v5, but there was the quick kill and refrag. Now Pasha moving into the pit, nicely done from him, finding those 2 kills, and a 3rd through the wall right there. 4 on the round overall, finally, and the ace for Pasha.
Their 9 top 4 finishes at premier events between March and July, including the semifinals exit at the majors in Katowice and Cologne, were balanced by 5 placings of 5th to 6th or worse at premier events during the same time period. For much of the fall, Virtus.Pro played extremely well, but a disappointing loss in the quarterfinals of the DreamHack Cluj-Napoca Major was the start of a slump by the Poles' incredibly high standards.
Tell you boys, I think we might have just witnessed the biggest upset in major history.
Between October 2015 and May 2016, they bombed out of the ESL ESEA Pro League Season 2, IEM San Jose, DreamHack Leipzig 2016, the IEM Masters World Championship, and DreamHack Masters Malmo to add another quarterfinal exit at the MLG Major Columbus.
He gets the one spree in, turns around for it, second kill, and there it is. The grenade, Taz is gone, and Luminosity are in the semis.
Well, there you have it, folks. Luminosity has done it. They have sent home the last team that has a major under their belt in this game. Virtus.Pro does go home.
There were issues in shot calling and play. However, the team did what they have always done best: stick it through thick and thin. Loyalty had always defined the Poles, and here it shone through. Although the community speculated about a potential split, Virtus.Pro fought through it all. A resurgence halfway through the year at the ESL 1 Cologne Major, followed by trophies at E-League Season 1.
Virtus.Pro, they are your E-League Season 1 Grand Champion.
DreamHack Bucharest 2016, DreamHack Masters Las Vegas 2017, and a hard-fought second place at the E-League Major 2017 had returned the team to their rightful place as one of the elite teams in all of CsGo.
Astralis, they win the first major championship, 16-14 against Virtus.Pro. Unbelievable!
While they famously still struggle online, no one dares mess with Virtus.Pro on LAN.
Really just an incredible story, because Virtus.Pro, they don't often break when they get into that vibe, when they start rolling. This is why they're one of the greatest teams in World Counter-Strike.
We call them the Virtus.Pro for a reason, because it's nearly impossible to stop them when they get going. This is the second time that the Plow has ever actually been stopped in its tracks.
Yeah.
As for pashaBiceps, he shows no sign of slowing down. Now 29 years old, older than most esports athletes, his stream is more popular than ever and his team is performing at the top level. While he dreams of someday opening a gym or an esports academy of sorts in his native Poland, for now the ride isn't over just yet. Oh, and that promise he made to his wife all those years ago? With more than $500,000 US in prize winnings, not to mention his impressive salary, it's safe to say he kept his word.
What motivated me the most was my dream to buy a house for my family. I never have my own room. I always, share room with my mom or my grandmother.
Despite the struggles, Pasha never doubted in his team, his commitment to his family, or his dream, and it paid off. He truly is pashaBiceps.